Have you ever thought about how much longer you could live if you took better care of yourself? Or perhaps, have you ever wondered why some people seem to age so gracefully while others seem to struggle with each passing year? It's a question that many of us begin asking as we reach our later years. But what if I told you that the secret to living a long, vibrant life may not be as complicated as we often think? Today, I'm going to introduce you to a remarkable woman who, at the age of 100, has some simple but incredibly powerful secrets to share about living a long, healthy life. Her name is Clara, and for more than a century, she has been living proof that age is just a number. She's not just about surviving, she's about thriving. And the best part is, her secrets are something you can easily incorporate into your own life. Clara's philosophy is all about making small, consistent changes that add up over time. These habits aren't about following a strict regimen or making huge sacrifices. No, Clara's approach is simple, enjoyable, and achievable for anyone, whether you're in your 60s, 70s, or even beyond. In this video, we'll dive into some of the key habits that have helped her stay healthy, active, and full of energy. And the best part? These tips aren't just for people like Clara, they're for you too. Let's start with the first habit Clara swears by: maintaining a positive mindset. You've probably heard that attitude is everything, but Clara truly embodies this belief. For her, positivity is the foundation of a long life. She believes that a cheerful outlook not only improves your mood, but also has tangible health benefits. Studies have shown that people who maintain a positive mindset have lower stress levels, a stronger immune system, and even a longer life expectancy. Clara always says that waking up with gratitude is a big part of her daily routine. She starts each day by thinking of 3 things she's thankful for, no matter how small. This simple act helps her start the day with a positive focus. It could be something as simple as appreciating the warmth of the sun, the smell of coffee brewing, or the laughter of a family member. And if you're thinking, that's nice, but I'm not really a morning person, Clara has some advice for you. She says, you don't have to be cheerful right away. Just take a moment, breathe, and give yourself a reason to smile. Take Richard, a 72-year-old man, as an example. For years, Richard struggled with depression. He felt like life was becoming harder and harder, especially after retirement. He spent most of his days feeling disconnected and down. But after hearing about Clara's positive mindset, he decided to give it a try. Every morning, Richard started taking a moment to focus on the good things in his life. His grandchildren's smiles, the warmth of his favorite blanket, the joy of having the freedom to take walks. Over time, Richard noticed that his mood started to lift. He felt more connected to the world around him, and his overall well-being improved. His doctor even noted that his blood pressure had lowered, a clear sign of how powerful a positive mindset can be for health. Now, let's move on to Clara's second habit: staying physically active. At 100, Clara is as active as people half her age. She's always moving, whether it's gardening, walking, or simply stretching. But it's not about pushing yourself to the extreme. For Clara, staying active is about consistency, not intensity. It's the little things that matter, she says. A walk here, a stretch there, it adds up. Research has shown that regular, moderate physical activity is crucial for aging well. It helps maintain muscle strength, improve balance, boost circulation, and keep the heart healthy. But what's even more interesting is that staying active has a profound effect on mental health. Movement releases endorphins, the body's natural mood enhancers, which can help reduce feelings of anxiety and depression. Consider Sarah, a 68-year-old woman who had been dealing with back pain for years. She was hesitant to exercise because of the discomfort, but after learning how beneficial movement could be for her body, she started with small, low-impact activities like walking and gentle yoga. Within a few weeks, Sarah noticed that her back pain became more manageable. She also started feeling more energized, sleeping better, and even experienced less stress. Sarah's story is a perfect example of how simple movement, done regularly, can have a huge impact on both your physical and mental well-being. Finally, let's talk about the importance of quality sleep. Clara believes that sleep is one of the most underrated aspects of aging well. A good night's sleep is like a reset button for your body, she says. Sleep is when your body repairs itself, consolidates memories, and restores energy for the day ahead. As we age, getting restful sleep can become more difficult, but it's even more important for maintaining good health. Clara's approach to sleep is simple. She has a set bedtime routine that helps her wind down at night. No phones, no stressful activities. She makes sure her bedroom is dark, quiet, and comfortable, and she has a cup of chamomile tea before bed to help relax. It's not about the hours you sleep, it's about the quality, she emphasizes. Take Joe, a 74-year-old man who had always struggled with insomnia. He would toss and turn for hours every night, feeling exhausted the next day. After learning about Clara's sleep habits, he decided to implement a similar routine. He started turning off screens an hour before bed, dimming the lights, and trying relaxation techniques. Slowly, he started to fall asleep faster and wake up feeling more refreshed. Joe's experience is a great reminder that even small changes to our sleep habits can make a big difference in how we feel during the day. Now that we've discussed Clara's first 3 habits, maintaining a positive mindset, staying active, and getting quality sleep, let's dive into the next aspects of her approach to living a long, healthy life. These next habits are all about nurturing relationships, keeping the mind engaged, and finding joy in the everyday moments. Clara often says that one of the keys to living well is making sure you have meaningful connections and keeping your mind as sharp as possible. Let's start with nurturing strong social connections. Clara firmly believes that one of the reasons she's been able to live such a long, fulfilling life is the sense of community and connection she's built over the years. She's always surrounded herself with people who uplift her, whether it's her children, friends, or the local community. Clara says, "You can't live life alone. It's the people around you who give you strength and keep you going." Numerous studies have shown that strong social connections have a significant impact on our health. People with close relationships tend to live longer, experience less stress, and even have stronger immune systems. But the key is not just having a lot of people around you, it's about building meaningful, supportive relationships. Clara's next habit is all about engaging the mind. As we age, it's easy to fall into routines that don't challenge us mentally. Clara believes that keeping the mind active is just as important as staying physically active. She's always doing puzzles, reading books, and learning new things. Your brain is like a muscle, she says. If you don't use it, it weakens. Whether it's reading a good book, taking a class, or even learning to play a new instrument, Clara emphasizes that mental stimulation is essential for longevity. Research supports this idea. Studies have shown that mentally stimulating activities can help maintain cognitive function and even delay the onset of dementia. It's not about doing complex tasks all the time, but simply engaging your brain in new and interesting ways. Clara also loves doing crossword puzzles and sometimes takes up new hobbies like knitting or photography, which require focus and creativity. Take the story of Tom, a 78-year-old retired teacher. For years, Tom enjoyed his quiet life at home, but after his retirement, he started noticing that his memory wasn't as sharp as it used to be. He decided to take up a new hobby, learning to play the piano. It was challenging at first, but over time, Tom found that his memory improved, his coordination got better, and he felt a sense of accomplishment. Engaging his mind in something creative and challenging gave him a renewed sense of purpose, and his cognitive abilities became sharper as a result. Tom's story shows us that it's never too late to start something new, and that keeping our brains engaged is a powerful tool for maintaining mental clarity and focus. Before we go to the next topic, I would like to thank you for being here. If this video is valuable, please consider subscribing. Your support helps us create more content to benefit people like you. The next piece of Clara's wisdom is finding joy in the small things. Clara always says that the secret to happiness is simple. You don't need to chase after big achievements or grand moments. It's about finding joy in the little things. A cup of tea with a friend, a walk in the garden, or the feeling of the sun on your face. She emphasizes that we shouldn't wait for big moments to feel happiness. Instead, we should cherish the everyday moments that bring us peace and contentment. It's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of life, thinking that we need to accomplish something huge in order to feel fulfilled. But Clara's approach reminds us that happiness is often found in the simplest of things. It could be enjoying a meal with loved ones, watching the sunset, or simply having a good laugh with friends. It's about shifting our focus from what we lack to what we already have, and appreciating the small moments that bring us happiness. Now that we've covered the importance of nurturing relationships, keeping the mind engaged, and finding joy in the small things, we're going to explore the final pieces of Clara's remarkable approach to living a long, healthy life. These last few habits are just as essential as the others, and they'll help you continue to live not just a long life, but one that's filled with purpose, excitement, and vitality. Clara often says that life should never stop evolving, no matter how old you are. And today, we'll talk about how staying purposeful and embracing new experiences can keep you youthful, no matter your age. Let's start with having a sense of purpose. Clara is a big believer that having something to look forward to is key to living a fulfilled life. Whether it's a passion, a hobby, or a cause that you care about, staying connected to something that excites you can keep your spirit alive. In fact, studies have shown that having a sense of purpose is linked to better health outcomes, including lower risks of chronic diseases, lower stress, and even a longer lifespan. Purpose doesn't have to mean a grand career or a huge mission. It's about finding what brings you joy and fulfillment, no matter how small. Clara's own sense of purpose comes from her love of gardening. She's been tending to her garden for decades, and it's something she looks forward to every day. There's something magical about watching things grow, she says. It reminds me that life continues to evolve and that I'm part of something bigger. For Clara, gardening isn't just about growing flowers. It's about nurturing life, taking care of herself, and feeling connected to nature. Take Joan, a 79-year-old woman who, after her children grew up, found herself wondering what her purpose was. She had spent most of her life caring for others, and now she wasn't sure what to do with herself. After hearing Clara's story, Joan decided to start volunteering at a local animal shelter. Caring for abandoned pets gave her a sense of purpose that she hadn't realized she was missing. Not only did it give her a reason to get up every morning, but it also helped her feel more connected to her community. By giving back to others, Joan found a new sense of meaning in her life. Having a purpose not only lifted her spirits, but also kept her active and engaged. The next secret Clara shares is the idea of embracing new experiences. Many people, as they age, fall into routines and become afraid of change. But Clara's approach to life is all about staying curious and open to new things. She's always trying new recipes, taking up new hobbies, or traveling to places she's never been before. Life is too short to stop exploring, Clara says. Every day is a chance to try something new and to keep learning. And she's right. By embracing new experiences, We keep our minds fresh and our hearts full of excitement. Finally, one of the most important habits Clara shares is taking care of your body in the long term. Clara has always been mindful of what she puts into her body, and she's made a point of eating healthy, nutritious foods. She believes in moderation, not deprivation. You don't have to be perfect with your diet, but being mindful of what you eat helps keep your body functioning well, she says. Clara's meals are filled with fresh vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, and plenty of water. She avoids processed foods and sugary snacks, focusing instead on whole foods that nourish her body. It's about balance, Clara says. I enjoy my meals, but I also make sure I'm fueling my body properly. As we wrap up Clara's secrets to a long life, let's take a moment to reflect on the key lessons she's shared with us. By maintaining a positive mindset, staying physically active, nurturing relationships, engaging the mind, finding joy in the small things, having a sense of purpose, embracing new experiences and taking care of your body, you too can live a long, healthy and fulfilling life. It's not about making drastic changes overnight. It's about small, consistent actions that add up over time. Remember, you don't have to do everything at once. Start with one habit and build from there. It's the little changes that make the biggest difference, and no matter your age, it's never too late to start. If you want to live a long life, live it with intention, curiosity, and love for the things that bring you joy. And before we finish, a quick note from Dr. Susan Whitaker, a gerontologist who specializes in aging. She recommends that seniors make a habit of regular checkups and engage in social and physical activities to keep both the mind and body in good shape. Dr. Whitaker emphasizes that while genetics do play a role in longevity, it's our lifestyle choices that truly shape how well we age. So take Clara's advice to heart. Start small, stay consistent, and remember that each day is an opportunity to improve your health, happiness, and overall well-being. If you've enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and share your thoughts with us. We'd love to hear about the habits you're going to start incorporating into your life, and don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring stories and tips. Thank you for watching, and remember, age is just a number, and it's never too late to live your best.